Again, welcome everybody, chamber and staff and citizens. Give you a quick update. I'm going to really talk as fast as I can. I timed myself about 23 minutes. I think we're good. I'll hold all questions to the end. If you could just make a note of it. If you feel you can't remember, give me a small indication. I'll pause. I can easily find my spot so you don't lose your question. So feel free to ask any questions along the way. I'm going to definitely hit on several different projects, jump around a lot. So again, hopefully we'll have some interaction. I'm going to start with one of our most important projects that we just finished, the water improvement project. Water, again, touches all of our lives, from our seniors all the way down to our newborns. When a family is looking for a house, they look at several different categories. In some, we are influencing in a positive direction, which I will touch on. They look at our schools, they look at our taxes, which have been reduced because of the 1% tax caps. And also I will mention, they'll be reduced again after this June, back under the previous administration, back in 2005, I was on the city council. We voted on a $5.3 million lawsuit with GSD. We are retiring that lawsuit. Last payment is in June. Yahoo! We're very excited to get that off the tax rolls, and people will really feel that drop, and that will range between $100 and $150 per household, and so that's substantial. For me, that's a 5%, so that's great. Okay. They look at the neighborhoods, of course, when looking to relocate or move to a city. And although we only have done one home with It's a Wonderful Life project, we've done one home, and we're going to do more. The first home, we put about $32,000 in it, and I might just give you a brief, quick history. It was a home that was a repossession from a bank, and I think I touched on this at the last chamber meeting a year ago, but I could give you an update that we actually put the $32,000 in it, and turned the home around, sold it for $94,000, and we took the worst home on the block, turned it into the best house on the block, and we have a taxpayer living there, that more importantly, a homeowner, and a very, very, very comfortable home. So thanks to Eric's help on that, his realtor skills. And our city parks, of course, we're always looking at our city parks to improve, and you can't look at a park where we haven't made some improvement each and every year. And then they look at overall what the city has to offer. What are we offering as a community? If we're not doing anything as a community, why would they want to come here? And so we have to be a positive role model, invest in our community in order to attract people to even look or consider to come here. So now talking about the water plant, that this is complete. It's a huge, wonderful marketing tool for a family to know that we have taken the necessary steps to improve and ensure a good quality of life in Lake Station with their drinking water. Through our leadership and development of the water filtration softening plant, which is now online, and I have the recent specs, just giving you a flavor, okay, yeah, we built it, what's that mean? We have about 2/3 of our residents that are on Lake Station water. The other third is on New Chicago, and that's the old annexed area. And I can talk about it, that's where I'm from. So my mom still lives in the old annexed area. But my mom still pays New Chicago for their water. The other 2/3 is actually on our plant. The daily demand is right around 900,000 gallons of water per day. The plant, at minimum, can generate 700 gallons per minute, which equals to about 1 million gallons a day. So at our minimum, where we feel most comfortable, without a doubt, we will produce enough for our daily demand. Average. What do we do when it gets to 1.1 million or 1.2 million during the summer months and everybody's watering their grass? Well, we have been challenging our wells, our new wells, and tweaking them, if you will, and we are now really certain that we will generate 1,000 gallons per minute, which equates to 1.4 million gallons a day, which is way above even the higher ranges of our daily demand in the summer months, which means self-sustainability. We can truly, nothing against American Water, they're there for a purpose, we just won't need them. And that's a great thing. When you talk about other communities that just had roughly a 15% increase to all of their customers. And to the city of Lake Station, we're paying an additional 15% until we retire that contract. It's a 20-year contract that retires this June. Yahoo! Lots happening in June. So we can basically shut that valve, which we plan on doing here soon as we finish phase 2. Phase 2 is at Riverview Park, just to give you a quick. That's the 2 million gallon water tank there. We have a booster station that we have enhanced. It was at 300 GPM, now it's at 900 GPM, basically in a positive influx of flow and pressure to basically go into the further west enders, my area, City Hall area. The east enders get it right off of the plant. If I'm not explaining that right, it's something like that. But to ensure good pressure, great quality, and self-sustainability. That in itself is remarkable that we are able to do that. And I can't wait to shut the valve and run it and say we are producing our own water through natural ways of groundwater to our residents. And we will then be able to control those rates. If we didn't do this, and this 15% that we just received, I'm holding my breath because we're getting through June and it's a little tight until we can retire that contract that we currently have. We pay American Water about $350,000 a year for water. We won't need that. We don't need that, and we're proving that through our new water plant. So it's a wonderful, wonderful project that will, decades to come, will benefit from what we have done. And John is with Aqua. He actually runs our water plant with Dave, our employee, and they're doing a wonderful job. So we'll continue on. I spent a lot of time on that. I apologize, but it's a very important one. So, dilapidated structures, they just don't sit anymore. If it's longer than several months, I get upset and we jump on it. The latest we just finished, it's actually 2701 Central Avenue. It was a half-burnt structure that sat several months, and we just finished yesterday, taking it down. And the difference is that we have photos here. We do all of that in-house. We don't contract any of that out. We don't outsource any of that. And it's a great time during these winter months when it's slow to take care of projects like that. That leads me right into, which I already touched on, the 2610 26th Avenue house that was donated from a bank as a repo. We cut the grass for like 4 years, and the bank basically said, listen, we're not giving you a penny for all these grass cuts. Would you consider taking the house? So we looked at the house, and we're like, you know what, this would be the example of it's a wonderful life housing project, and let's start with this home. We took the home. We probably spent 6 months in it. We had other projects going on, but it took us piecemealing along the way. But we gutted it from changing the windows, the roofs, the siding, insulation, drywall, new wood flooring, new electric, 95% efficient furnace and central air, new decking in the front and back, new patio doors walking out to the deck, new water heater. Basically, it's a new house. Okay, we used the existing structure, gutted it, put everything new, and when you walk through it, basically it appeared to be a completely brand new home. So wonderful project. Again, we put about $32,000 in it, sold it for $94,000, and we're getting ready to do 2 more homes.